And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Athletics taking on the Seattle Mariners. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Severino back to work. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bleday sizing this one up. Makes the grab, one down. First and second. No out.
Take your base.
Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
Number 0.
Putting up some big home run numbers. On the ground, and it goes just foul.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Right side, and that's just foul. Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering way upstairs.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That's out to center field. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
That's out number 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Runner at first with no outs here. And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Mariners just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They've got to be frustrated with how many balls they're hitting on the ground. It's been one grounder after another, it seems.
Ball, 1 strike.
And I'm not sure the infield grass can take much more of this, Boog.
Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they come away without an out. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. To the right side, Caglione. Off balance feed, there's one. Out with the pitcher covering. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
Now
back in Seattle, we head to the bottom of the ninth. And stepping in for the Mariners, Diaz. Soriano back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1. Next offering upstairs. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Here's Geloff for 1. Relay to first, double play. Diaz extended the hitting streak in this one.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game.
First and second. 2 outs. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Number 0.
Spence back to work. And that one fouled off. Not even close there. Ball 1.
Ball.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. To the right side. Caglione takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Runner at second. 2 down. Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Melendez under this one. And that's the inning. They put 2 on the board. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And there's the ball.
1 strike.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Fouls one off. 2-2. That one missed. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And they're all loaded up. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
Really got himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
That one misses, and that'll bring home a run. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Ryan Bliss now at the plate. And that one popped in the air, left field. Melendez brings it in. Runner tagging from third. The tag, and that's the ball game. One down. And now the first baseman, Diaz, leading the AL in batting average. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
One out, runner at second. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
Suarez.
The 0-2.
1-2.
In the lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless, I think the feeling.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. The tag save. He scores on the swim move. It's 2-0.
I just love the awareness he showed on this play, Brew. The ball clearly beat him to the plate, but he did just enough to get past the tag and score. That's a terrific effort.
Carmen Valbuena up next for the A's.
Carmen Valbuena.
On the ground, could be 2. 1 and 2nd. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive. Nobody out, runner at first. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. Diaz measures 6 feet 4 inches. Only 20 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On the ground, 2 ball. He's in there.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
First and second, no outs. To the batter now, Eugenio Suarez. Langoliers on second. Diaz on at first with nobody out. The other way. Kurtz to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Swing and a ground ball. Save!
Boog, that's a frustrating way to fall behind in this one as the infield single drives in the run. And sometimes all you have to do is put the ball in play and you give your teammate a chance to hurry home.
And that one fouled off. Next one misses. 1-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. And now it's 1-2. And a foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Diaz did well enough for them.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win.
It's the American League All-Stars, and the next started after this. John Shelby, Chris Singleton with you. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these All-Star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Diaz getting ready to hit.
Seattle Mariners, the first baseman, number 0.
In for a strike. It's 0-1.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
And there are 2 down. So runner at second, 2 down. Diaz digs in now. Fly to left his first time. The other way. And that is that. AL leaves 1. They're up 2-0. 2 outs, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Diaz. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And now 2 aboard. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. High in the air, out to right. Tucker sizing this one up, nabs it, and that is that. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9-1. So 1 out, nobody on. Diaz, the next to hit, 1 for 3. And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Horwitz tosses to first, 2 away down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Bobby Witt.
Pumped to watch this All-Star game to see the talent that's just oozing from dugout to dugout. But for the players, it adds to the experience and the memory of being here. Nice job.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. That's in there, and that is strike one. Diaz was in the All-Star game for the first time. A nice career achievement. That one fouled off.
What a special moment for him, man. Getting that All-Star appearance is just awesome. A lot of good players who had really nice careers but never played in the All-Star game, so he should appreciate this.
One ball. That one not close. And the count 1-2. On the ground. Neto. To first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting it, the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Bases loaded, 2 down.
0.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 4th inning underway, no score. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Adell sizes this one up, brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. And the Mariners strand. 2 outs, base is empty.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Way high with that one. And it's 1-1. Swings through that one out front that time.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Up the middle, Neto. In plenty of time to first, and that is first and second. Diaz had a poor showing, needed to do more.
Definitely didn't do much of anything.
Diaz up next for the Mariners.
Number 0.
In the air, left field, Canzone on his way over, and that's the 3rd out. 1st and 3rd, 1 down. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
1 out, runner at second. One out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Rosario tosses to first. And they got him.
Now batting.
And now the first baseman, Diaz. And there's a strike. Krause, the tall righty, he features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses, and now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A solo shot. Homer number 25 of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 6-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
Here's the left fielder, Dominic Canzone. 2 on, 1 out. Diaz will hit next. He's already homered in this game. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Fouled off left side. Ward over at second. Lee over at first with 1 away. That one misses, and the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Up the middle, gets to it with a slide. The feed for 1. What a double play that was. Getting over. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mariners 6. Diaz really excelled in this one and contributed to the win.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Diaz digs in now.
The first baseman, number 0.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Hit in the air, left field. Canzone. He's got it, and there's 2 away. First and second. 1 out. Man at first, 1 away. Soriano with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
That one ripped. And it stays fair. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position. and just one out.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
So two in scoring position with one out. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it. Both runners tagging from second and third. He scores on the sac fly, and they're up by 3.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Brooks Lee. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Curry back to work. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Trout makes the grab, 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
So 2 down. Diaz up next for the Mariners. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Parada makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Diaz did well enough for them.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get it.
It's the Seattle Mariners and the San Diego Padres. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Diaz. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 outs. And the sweeper misses. That clips a corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets it 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. To the right side. Nice stop. To his knee, the throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Right through there for a strike. Cease with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Chop to the right side. Cronenworth flips it, and they get the out. First and second. That one way outside, and that is ball one. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Machado throws to first in time, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Padres. Diaz had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which and here's the first baseman, Diaz, leading the American League in hitting entering the day. Up the middle, dive, and he's got it. Flips it from the ground. That's 1 and 2. What a play.
Well, off the bat, we thought that was going to be a single, not a double play. Just a great job. Dives, knocks it down, feeds it to the second baseman, and a nice turn around the bag. Really great job by those two.
Diaz now in the box. 0-1. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Two on, 1 out. That one ran inside, almost got him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Oh, great stop. Here's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now here is Eugenio Suarez. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Diaz. Marinaccio back to work. And that is out of play.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice. So they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, third baseman
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And now the first baseman, Diaz. 1 for 3. Hit on the ground to short. Bogaerts handles the chance. Slings it across. And that is out number 2.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And now the center fielder, Justin Dean. Hit to right, and that should do it.
No, I got it. Mine.
He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Diaz had an unremarkable. So digging in, Diaz, the American League leader in batting average this season. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Fought off foul. And Eric Summersgill punches him out. That's a strikeout.
Man, how many times do you see 3 fastballs in an at-bat like that? I'm sure once he got to 2 strikes, he was trying to stay back for something off speed and just not ready for that 3rd fastball.
Diaz in the box for the 2nd time. 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball is outside.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first, 2 away.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Now batting.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Just missed.
That's high.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
One out, base is empty. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Diaz stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And another ball. Rodriguez at second with 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside, and it's 3-2. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. So now 2 on and 2 outs. Hey, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. The second run scores, and it's a 1-run game. And he'll pull into second safely.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Eggy Rosario. That's towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Back here in San Diego, 11th inning set to get underway. And now for Seattle, Diaz. Cosgrove back. Lopez. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for two. Justin Dean getting ready to hit. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Cronenworth around third. In comes the winning run, and the Padres win it in 12. One-run game. One down. Diaz up next for the Mariners. Out to center. Leon settles under this one and puts the squeeze on that one. And there are two outs. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Alcantara back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Oh, these Mariners, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Outside low. Going to count 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground at first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. So next up for Houston. One out, base is empty. Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering is outside. All tied up here at the bottom of the seventh. In the air, left field, down the line. Alvarez hauls it in, and there's two away. Back at T-Mobile Park, and now the first baseman, Diaz. Leclerc back to work. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. That's inside.
That's the ball.
Man at second. That one missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter off runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Brings it in, and there's one down. First and second. 2 outs. Diaz had a rough go of it in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when
Back in Seattle, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Diaz. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back, and that is gone. And this place is rocking. His 26th of the year, and we're level. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
At the belt and fires. And a big swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now for Seattle, Diaz. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Mariners putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Has room, and he makes the catch. And now the first baseman, Diaz. He's already homered here in this one. High fly ball out to center field. Myers. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. Diaz with some solid production in the win. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
Well, he did.
One down. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Diaz. Line drive and foul ball. Diaz with a homer in his last game. Next pitch is outside.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And that one is lifted in the air. Leon moving under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And now Gabriel Gutierrez. 2 outs. Runner takes off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And makes the grab. And that is that. So one hit.
Now batting, number 0.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's under it. Snags it for the second out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
They get the force, and that ends the inning. Leave one. They still trail 1-0. 1 out, runner at second. And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez sizes this one up, makes the catch for the out. 2 away now. Back at T-Mobile Park. So bottom of the 9th. And here's the first baseman, Diaz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Foul ball there. The 1-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard. And stepping in for the Mariners, Brooks Lee. Runner on the go. Squirts away a little bit. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. Diaz leads off second with nobody out. Runner goes again. On the ground to short. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Zips it across. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. Diaz had a decent showing in the loss.
Not his best showing, but I hope he is.
One down. Diaz up next for the Mariners. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Sale, 37 years young. And, of course, has a Cy Young to his credit. On a line out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And Sale deals. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Leon under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. So a runner. Third, 2 out. Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Diaz. Scott back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Despite having 9 hits in the game, the numbers don't exactly jump off the page in terms of exit velocity. Nearly half have been traveling less than 90 miles per hour off the bat, but they're finding a way to get it done.
One, 2 now. And delivers outside. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that one is lifted in the air. Alvarez sizing this one up. And there's 1 down. So digging in, Diaz. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Cruz, 36 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2007. That that one off the mark, and the count is 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Off the plate inside. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Lee leads off first with 1 away. And he deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. He goes down looking.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. It was a fun at bat.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Diaz now at the plate, second in the American League in hitting. And first offering is fouled off. Diaz, a former All-Star, only 20 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2024. And that's ripped into left, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Anytime you
Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Holmes back to work. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, these Mariners, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. On to first. 1 up, 1 down. 2 outs. And 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitching.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out. And now for Seattle, Diaz, 1 for 3. And that is out of play. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Well, the runners will move up. One now. Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Out to short. Zips it to first. They miss a big chance. So the go-ahead run it. Bottom of the inning. And now it's going to be Diaz. Bender back to work. And there's the strike.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him, no big deal.
Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2.
That's one you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
That's outside. The count now 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Man at second. That missed by a lot. And the count's full. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
When you go that deep into a bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit down.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio.
The 1-2.
Suarez.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. It gets through, that's it. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Mariners walk it off in extra innings.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on.
A 3-2. And now the first baseman, Diaz. And that misses. And that is ball one. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting eight.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Suarez.
Runner takes off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. It falls in, and that's a knock. And now two aboard.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Andy.
And up next for Seattle, Andy Ibanez. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. On the ground to third. Vientos whips it to first. They limit the damage here. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. Not close with that one. And that's ball one. Diaz measures 6 feet 4 inches, 215 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Diaz. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. First and second, 2 outs. And now it's Mark Vientos. Out to center. Rodriguez settles under it. And that's the 3rd out. Make it 6. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Line drive, base hit. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. Safe. And they lead by 3.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. To be able to score from second, not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
So 2 on with 2 away. Eugenio Suarez. Up next for the Mariners. 2 outs. Bases full. Diaz, the next to hit.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
1-0.
The 1-0. Fought off foul. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. Here the bottom of the 7th. And that one clips the corner.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one ripped. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 7-0.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Diaz with some solid production in the win. Collected 3 RBIs for them.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
And stepping in for New York, Corey Julks. This one in the air, right field. Gutierrez makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. One down. Now it's the rookie first baseman. Grounder off the pitcher. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Batting 6.
1 gone, runner at first. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Lindor. Feed to second, that's 1. And that's 2. No runs. Man at first, 1 away.
Number 0.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. The other way, and foul ball. Ward leads off first with 1 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground to second, might be two. Off balance feet, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. First and second, one out. Here's Juan Soto. Ground ball left side, could be two. Lee over to second. To first, nice pitch, double play. And that's the inning.
They made it look.
Runner at second, two down. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
There's the swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
For a knock. Here comes Gonzalez. Now a long throw home, but it's offline.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So digging in, Eugenio Suarez. And here's the first baseman, Diaz. And that's fouled off.
Well, these Mariners, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. 8 of their hits came off the bat at 90 miles per hour or harder. These guys are not getting fooled right now.
Kicks and deals. Way inside, gets out of the way. Drilled out towards left center field. Reaching back towards the wall. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun.
Diaz with a fair showing in this win.
Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Berrios back to work. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. No outs, runner over at third. Fought off foul. 0-1. Hard hit left side. Fires over to Guerrero. That's out number one, and a run comes in to score. One out, base is empty. Inside.
Ball, that's it.
And that's ball one. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Diaz now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That one ripped, but foul. Man at second.
Ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out. Diaz had the kind of game you'd like to avoid. One down. Diaz up next for the Mariners. Going
in the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Ground ball right side and foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And that one is inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand. It just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top. And that's why they call it a split-fingered fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Makes the grab, and there's one away. One out, base is empty. Foul ball. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. In the dirt, but kept close. Grounded to third. Could be 2 to Jimenez. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. So runner at second. Hit 2 down. And a big swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Goes down looking. Diaz had a poor showing, needed to do. One down. And up next for Seattle, Diaz. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Langeliers leads off first with 1 away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Nice stop. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. So the batting order turns over. Here's Andres Gimenez. And the righty deals. On the ground. Lee. The throw to second is offline. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. It's 2-1.
Number 0.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Diaz, a former All-Star, only 20 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2024. The 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
That's the ball.
Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two outs. Got him swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
1 out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Missed with a changeup. Ball 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. So the go-ahead run. Diaz with a less than great game in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Diaz digs in now. Very used to hitting in spots like
with all the outs. Well, we call that key holder. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count. Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swing at a ground ball. Got him on the off-balance throw. One out in the second.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Foul ball there. Langoliers off of first with 2 away. Ball one there.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And that's outside. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. A 2-run homer, his 27th home run of the season, and they jump out front. It's 2-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
This to center field, and it falls. The run comes in to score from second, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Fly ball down the line. Cruz coming on, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down. So runner at second, 2 down. Diaz now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Outside corner for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And that's a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And up next for Seattle, Brooks Lee. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Boots it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Diaz, certainly not the reason they lost this game. One down. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Diaz. Homered last night, added another hit as well. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Back there. And that is gone. So he blasts one out the other way. The Mariners strike first. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman. Line drive, that's a base hit. Rocchio rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Time for 2. They limit the damage here. 2 runs, 3 hits. Runner at second here, 1 gone. In the air, left field, Cruz. Calls it in, 2 away. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Here's Brayan Rocchio. To the right side. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. 1 hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Diaz went deep in his most recent game. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brooks Lee. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Out to short. They take the force out to escape a bases loaded. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Andy Ibanez, runner on first with 1 down for him. Diaz had a great showing in this game despite. Back in Washington, D.C. New inning getting started. And now for Seattle, Diaz.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.